Hey Scrap Bosses, welcome back to another process video. In this video, I am working on an 8.5 by 11 layout called Favorite Girl. These are some photos that I took recently of my daughter. We were at Starbucks getting a pumpkin spice latte, or frappuccino as she's drinking. And she purchased this headband a few months ago that has sort of this rainbow colored hair. The stuff drives me nuts, but she bought it at Justice, which is a clothing store for girls, and she loves wearing this thing. And I just took pictures of her because she's just so cute. She has her own little fashion style, and I love documenting this part of her personality. So I'm using some elements from a variety of things from my stash. I have some things by Maggie Holmes, some old Gossamer blue foiled foam stickers, some LA Studio things, little tear parts as well stickers. I have some Dear Lizzie thickers as well as some thickers called Wildflower. That's the gold foiled that I'm going to use together to create my title. And then I also have some chipboard stickers that I recently picked up from Tuesday Morning. And those are by Jen Hatfield, her homemade collection, I believe. And then also some more Maggie Holmes stickers. And here is the 12 by 12 paper pad that I'm going to use. There is a cream and navy blue stripe pattern paper that I absolutely love, so I'm going to use that, as well as a pink pattern paper, which you're going to see here in a second. Also, I went ahead and typed up my journaling, which I will then trim down later into journaling strips. So let's go ahead and get started on this layout. First things first, I'm going to take this pink pattern paper that I trimmed down, and I'm going to add that to the left-hand side to sort of break up that pattern. This is a really good way to create your own pattern paper design, is by coordinating your pattern papers and arranging them in an interesting way for your background. I'm also going to take a strip here that is part of the preparation on this paper pad where you tear the paper out, and I liked the yellow, so I went ahead and trimmed that. I'm going to trim it on both ends of the layout, and I'm going to use that as a border to break up the navy blue and cream stripe pattern paper with the pink pattern paper. Now, before I continue, I need to go ahead and map my photos, which I'm going to do. Now, my photos I have resized using the Pick Frame app, and I'm going to go ahead and get those all trimmed up and added to the layout. Now, I'm going to switch things up a little bit. Initially, I thought I was going to use this die cut. This is from Maggie Holmes. It says, "Be happy, be bright, be you." But as I was starting to put things on the page, that little die cut in the middle just seemed a bit too heavy. So before I make that change, I'm going to go ahead and work on my title. So I'm going to bring out these stickers. This is called Wildfire. It's a gold foil sticker. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere my photos in this card because at this point I think I was certain I wanted to use it, but I wasn't quite sure. I am known for pulling things up and changing stuff as I need to. So I'm going to go ahead and just adhere those straight to the background, and then I'll change it up later on in the video. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this phrase, and it says favorite, or at least a word rather. I'm going to adhere that on, and then I'm going to put a little dot on the I. I'm going to take the next thicker set, and I'm going to spell out the word girl. I have really been into scrapbooking a lot about my daughter's personality lately because she's growing so fast and she's changing so much. We are slowly entering into the preteen stage. She's going to be 10 next year, but I can already see signs of puberty in her attitude and in her body and in her preferences. And it just really amazes me how it seems like just yesterday she was just a little tiny tot, and now she is turning into quite the gorgeous and smart young little lady. I went ahead and trimmed up my journaling strips using my Tonic guillotine trimmer, which I love. I'm just going to trim out those strips, and I'm going to place that underneath the photo. And the journaling basically says, out and about, all decked out in pink, complete with a rainbow-colored faux headband. You have such a big personality and a smile that lights up the room. Live your best life, little girl, and always be true to yourself. Do you. Anytime that I can impart wisdoms to my daughter through scrapbooking, then I do, as she loves looking at these pages. Next up are the chipboard stickers. I saw this little balloon sticker and I thought was perfect, and it has black and cream stripes, but it worked for me. I just really love the die cut. I'm adding some Nouveau liquid adhesive glue, so that'll stay on the page because that glue wasn't as sticky as it needed to be. Then I thought I was going to use a deer. Now, these type of elements, to be honest with you, I never really know how to use, whether they be pineapples or donuts or deers or whatever. And I thought, well, maybe try something different. I didn't like it. I'm going to end up taking it off the layout. I did add another chipboard sticker, that butterfly, and then I added a phrase sticker from this Maggie Holmes Bloom sticker sheet. I'm testing out a few more things, so I put it on the page and then, of course, take it off when it doesn't work. Sometimes you don't know until you kind of lay it down. I go back to the chipboard sheet, that 12 by 12 sheet by Jen Hatfield, and then I'm auditioning some more stickers. So I have this chipboard floral. I'm going to add another one there to the top. And I've been using a lot of florals lately, and sometimes it's not so much my first preference, but it could be at times where I'm laying it down, it just looks better than any other embellishment that I put on the page. So I just go ahead and go for it. I'm going to go ahead and add some liquid adhesive to the back of these. Again, these chipboard stickers are not that sticky, and I want to make sure that that stays on the page. Add that small flower there at the top and a little label from one of the sticker sheets that says "So Sweet." Now I'm trying to figure out what else I want to use to sort of embellish these clusters a little bit, and so I tested out a few things. I have another die cut flower, and I thought, no, I don't know if I want to use that. I almost commit to it. I put it there at the top. Nope, don't like that. Moving it around, auditioning it around the page. Ultimately, I scrapped that. Then I come to my LE Studio Noteworthy Puffy stickers, and I thought I was going to make a set of ellipses there after the word girl, using a pink, yellow, and blue dot from the sheet, and I decided, nope, not going to do that. So I go to these gold foil stars, and I like that better because I want to add a little bit more gold on the page, and then I create some ellipses using the little dots from the Thickers font that I use for the word girl. And with that, I'm going to call this page done. Now, if you notice, the pattern paper does a lot of work for this layout, so I didn't have to do a ton of embellishing. But the clusters that I did add using that thick chipboard stickers as well as the gold foiled stars adds a lot of interest to the layout and a lot of whimsy and movement. To look at still photos of this layout and for a list of products, make sure you head on over to the Victoria Marie blog. Also, if you have not become a Victoria Marie patron through Patreon, make sure that you check it out. The link's posted in the description. This is a great way to get exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else by Victoria Marie. And lastly, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. When you do, be sure to click the bell indicator. That way you'll know each and every time a new video is posted to this channel.